Hello and welcome back, my little ponies, and welcome to some logic and mimics. So, what should we try to do today?
That's a good question.
I like the numbers.
Okay.
So how do numbers work? Box on the right is safe. So this says it has 1 around it. This says 2. This says it has 3, which could be true. I believe they did count diagonally. So this one says it's 0. So if that is true, then all of these are safe, which means one of these two on the right is lying, because then there can't be 3 mimics around it. In fact, if this one is telling the truth, then this, yeah, guaranteed to be lying. So one of these is lying, which means... Well, it doesn't mean all of the others are true, because there are 3 mimics here, right? Like... But one of them is for sure.
Telling the truth. 0 can't be telling the truth.
It can't be?
No.
I mean,
0 can't be telling the truth.
Oh, right, because then 3 would be a mimic. Right, so that's a mimic.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that 3 is telling the truth. But I mean, if it is, that means that would have to be telling the truth, which is possible. That would have to be telling the truth, which is possible, and that would have to be telling the truth, which is possible, as long as that one is as well. But then this, the one on the bottom right, would be telling the truth, because there would only be 1 mimic next to it. So the 3 can't be truthful either. You see what I'm getting at? So that one has to also be a mimic. Which means at least so far the 2 is telling the truth. And if that is true, that's not true because that has to be a...
3 has to be correct and 0 has to be false. It has to be.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah, no, there are 2 other mimics around. And I think it has to be those 2. And that one's telling the truth. True. Right.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Duh. And then, let's open up all the boxes! Yeah! Alright, there's a mimic among the black boxes, so one of these 2 is lying. Which means 3, so... if this one is telling the truth, that one cannot be telling the truth. If this one is telling the truth, then that one is lying, and that one is lying.
Actually,
which means that
hang
can't
on.
be.
If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't count itself, so anything that says 3 has to be wrong. Oh, no, right, never mind.
If it's
Sorry,
true, and...
keep
Yeah,
going.
if it said 4... Okay, but yeah, this 3, if this is true, then that's false, and that's false, which means that's false, that's false. Because then there's not 1, there's 2. So that's also lying. So, this one is definitely true, because the last one is either that blue box or the black box. One of them is a mimic. Which means, yeah, that's true. That one could only be true if this one was lying, and that one was telling the truth, which it totally could be. And then that one, and then that one.
Yep, that looks good to me.
Yeah. Look for the most outlying ones, and work among them. Well, I mean, you know what I want to buy.
Of course.
Alright. So 2 of them are saying... 3 of them are saying 3. So, if this one is telling the truth, these 3 have to be lying. That one could be true, that one could be true, that one would be true, that one would be lying. So that one is lying. Okay.
Which means one of the other 3 has to be lying, if not both.
Let's see, if this one is telling the truth. It cannot be both of the other threes. One of the threes has to be truthful, because either the middle box is a mimic, or it's telling the truth and there's a mimic on the left column.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them has to be... Okay, so imagine if this is it. This one would then... The middle would then have to be a mimic. And this would have to be a mimic. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And
that's
that
true.
Works.
That's true. That's true. Do we just send like this then?
Yep.
And let's see what we get. A goblin? I can't talk to you. If this is true, then the three mimics are on the bottom. True, 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 false.
Which means the 3 in the bottom right is also false.
Yes. So that, and that could all be true with how it stands. So that could be correct. Yeah, 0 is not true, so one of the ones around it has to be. That's not 2, that's only a 1. That's 2, yep. That's 1, that's 2.
That looks good
Send.
to me. Send it.
I wonder if there are ever any, like, configurations where, like, strictly speaking, what you get is correct, but it's not what was intended. That's something I've been worried about ever since we started playing this.
Chomp, chomp.
Box below me is a mimic, so one of these two has to be a mimic. If this is true, then that's the mimic, that's the mimic, that's the mimic, that's 2, that's 2, that's 1, that's 2, that's 2.
Send it.
Again, look at the outliers. And town. Hi, farmer. Alright. We could go 2 small meals.
Too small.
2 small meals. Save a little bit of money. Optimal gear, sell the unequipped. Go here, buy some, just a bunch of attack candy. Eat it all. The top row has at least 1 mimic. Has to be true. There's no mimic among the red boxes. Could be true or false, we don't know. There are no 3s, so if this is correct, then boom, boom, boom. That would have to be false. That would have to be false, that would have to be false, that would be true. Everything vouches, right?
Looks good to me.
Leftmost column has 1 or more mimics. Okay. Ooh, 2 zeros. If one is true, then both are true. But that's impossible, because then this one would be lying. So neither of them are true. But that one is true. This could be true. Because that has 1. if that's a mimic, that has 1. Leftmost column is 1 or more is then true.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
Yup. I take it we're both eating while we record, which is, you know, incredibly unprofessional, but, like, when else are we going to eat, right?
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I can smell some, like, just really good tasting food, and it makes me so hungry, and it's like, I have food too. Doesn't smell that good, though. There's no mimic among the black boxes. No mimic among the blue boxes. Okay. If this is true, then that would have to be true, that would have to be true, that would have to be true. That would have to be false, that would have to be false. So then there would have to be a mimic among that, which is false anyway. That is true, that is true.
Cool.
One durability. Box on the right is not a mimic. There's no mimic on the black box. Okay, if this is true... No, this cannot be true. So that's also false. Alright, let's try this 3. If that's true, then this would have to be true, which means that would have to be false. Which, yeah. No, right, yeah, obviously. Those 3 have to be false. They all work together. Boom, yep. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Dominoes. Let's put away our 1 durability weapon here. Just punch a few things. Let's do some gardening. Hitmost column contains no mimics. Box on the right is safe. So if that's true, and if that's true, then that's 2, which is false, which cannot be true.
Well, also, take into account the 3 in the bottom right. If it's true, then the one above it is false, which means that the one above it is false.
So if this is true, that's false. Sure. Yes. Done.
Yep.
That's what it is. I'm smelling chocolate. Oh, Penman's Whip does more damage. Cool. How's that? Nope. Okay, we're taking the big meal. So I don't think that we will get the high score this time, because we're not on, like, highest difficulty.
Alright. Oh, alright, yeah.
Just more attack candy. We have a new weapon that's semi-decent. Starting to get to the point where even without a weapon, I think we're still good. The more mimics in black than in red, the more in black than in red. Okay, wait. Ba 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 ba. Definitely a mimic. Definitely a mimic. Definitely a mimic. Then that is true. That is true. That is true. That is true.
Yep.
Everything seems true. Yes.
Yep.
Box will mean say that is true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Then that's true. Box will is a mimic, but then it'd have to be false. Alright. That would then also have to be false. That could be true. That would be false. That could be true.
Yep.
I think I know why I like this specific one. It's so easy to confirm.
Yep.
Optimize the gear, so 50 attack, 16 defense. Sure, let's boost Nasa. Zero mimics are hiding in blue boxes. Thanks for... You could just say, I am not a mimic. If that zero is true... No. That zero is a lie. If this zero is true, it can't be. That zero is also a lie. It's either leftmost... No. No. Leftmost column contains no mimics. This has to be true, because if that's a lie, then the leftmost column would have to have a mimic, and that's 4 mimics. So that one's a mimic. 0 mimics are in blue boxes, and that is 2.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 mimics are in black box. Most common is 1 more mimics. If this is true, then that would be true, that would be true, that would be true. That would have to be one of the false ones. Most common would then not have 1 or more. 2 mimics are hiding in black boxes could be true, but... If that's false, and that's false, and that's true, then that's true. If that's false, then that's true, and that's true. Oh, there's 2 different configuration. Oh no, that's right. No, because that would have to be false. That would have to be false. That would have to be false. Okay, send it.
Yep.
Oh, good. Thanks. Alright. If that's true... Impossible. So that's lying. That's lying. That could be true, though, because that is true. That could be true if that's false. And that's true. Since we know that the 2 zeros on the right are both false, the one in the middle has to be true, because if it's false, then it's true. Which means the bottom left has to be false. That's 2, that's 1.
Yep.
Easy. Alright. Optimize the gear, sell the unequipped stuff. Cool. 90 treasures. What do you want? Nah. Bye.
Are you sure that was a good idea?
For what?
Now, can you heal?
Okay. We don't need... Yeah, we don't need gut, so we can sell that. We don't need gut. We can sell that. And we don't need gut, so we can sell these. Alright, Cure Medium restores 30, and we need 12 more money for that. How many cures do they have? That, so we could totally sell a shuriken for most of a heal, and sell a wind scroll for a heal. Yeah, if we sell both of these, we should be able to afford the 2 medium heals.
Okay. And then use all of our heals.
Do we want to use the weird med first?
Yes. Helpful. Ouch.
Better to do that when we have low health, I guess.
Alright. Alright.
And
let's do this.
Item. Wind scroll. Alright. 79 attacks, so boom. If Nisa wants to help here, we have literally nothing left.
Yeah.
We might actually lose on the final fight for once.
Yep.
Nisa, heal us by, like, a lot.
She doesn't have the healing thing.
We still got some adventure points. Not enough to get a thing, though. Well, that was exciting.
Yep, that was a run.
I guess numbers again?
Sure.
Or something. Numbers level 2, once again. Boom. If this is true, then no. Or if this is true... True, false, false, true. If this is true... That doesn't say very much. Could be that. Wait, it can't be that. Can't be that, but then can't be that. No.
Well, okay. Before you remove everything, if the 0 on the top left is true, then the other 3 corners are false.
I mean, that works. Send it.
Let's send it.
It is the 2nd floor.
You got a steak.
Oh no, we actually have to use a weapon to kill these things. No, we don't. Hey, Nisa killed an enemy. All by herself.
Nice. Good job, Nasa.
Okay. Ba. That can't be true. That can't be true. That has to be true. That's... So it's the same thing again.
Just rotate. Yeah.
Wait. Huzzah!
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a weaker weapon. Okay, now do we have a weaker weapon? Nope. Okay, whatevs. If this is true, then that's true, that's true, that's true, which means it's that, and that. That's true, and that's true.
That works.
Nisa's doing her magic, like, a lot. If this is true, then this, and this are all true.
Middle has to be false.
Yeah. And then that has to be true, which means, yeah, that's a line. That's true.
Cool.
Village floor. One small meal, please. Yes, I'd like to buy all of your candy. Okay, if this is true, then false, 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 which can't be because this would be true. So that's false.
Bottom right has to be true.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if this is true, then that would have to be true, that would have to be true. That is impossible. So this is also false, and it's one of those on the rightmost column. One of these two.
Which one?
Like that. Like that, right? Because the middle right can be true, but if this one is true, there can't be two mimics next to it. You can't put two mimics next to the top right one.
Oh, good point, yes.
Oh my gosh, Nasa's getting lots of buffs. This mimic among... So this is just saying that this is a mimic. There's a mimic among the blue boxes is true. This is false. And that is false. So, and one of those two is false as well. That's one that... This says 2, which means that one is false, and that one is then true.
Cool.
Easy. Da 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 da. There's no mimic among the blue boxes. If that is true, then it's false. Because they're... Oh, no, it could be. Wait. No. That is definitely false because of this.
Yep.
Which is then also false. Leftmost column contains no mimics is then false. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. Send.
Yep.
It's a sandwich. Her magic rate went up again.
What's her current magic rate?
48%.
Wow.
How much damage she deals, I'm not sure. But 48% chance. There's no mimic among the black boxes. Technically could be true. Top row has at least one mimic, that could be false. Okay, wait. If this is... Okay, wait. Assuming that's true. That's true.
No. If the middle one is true, it can't be true.
Why it can't be true?
If there's no mimic among the blacks, then how can, like, the top right have a number?
Oh, yeah, fair point. So that's false. Top row has at least one mimic. If that is false, that could be like that.
Means the one down is true.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the two down are true. Yeah.
Leftmost column has one or more mimics. Bottom row contains no mimics. Provably false.
Yes.
So if this is true, then that is false and that is false, which is not the case.
True.
Most column has one of my mimics is then true. This three could be true. That can be true. That could be true if this one is false. In that case, that's true, and then that's true.
Yep. Dang
Really,
it,
Nasa?
You can't
I
eat
say...
those rocks.
Pardon?
You can't eat those rocks.
I say big meal.
Yes.
Because our health is low. Your health is low.
What do you say about getting a whetstone or thread if it's in the shop?
Let's see. I mean, I guess we can get your thread.
Good girl.
And then... Okay, if that's true, then that's true, then that's true. So you want to make some black and red. Which would have to then be 0. So which means both of those are actually false. But if these two are true... 2, 2. Same number in red and black, which is 1 each. 2.
Yeah, that looks good. Did we just get a gun?
We are going to kill that demon with the power of friendship and this gun we found! If the box below is not a mimic, then that's telling the truth. Then that is true, that is true, that is true, which means that one would have to be false. That would have to be safe, which is impossible. So that's a lie, and that's a lie. That could
Middle
just
one
be...
has to be telling the truth, because otherwise there would be 2 mimics. There'd be an extra mimic.
But, I mean, if the middle one is lying, then it's lying because it's tied.
Yeah, but the top right.
Oh,
0
right, good point.
False. That's what I was starting to get at. Sorry.
Okay, so that means that the rest of the red boxes are safe.
Yes.
So it's definitely 1 and 1. Yeah, I still say it's that, and this.
Looks good to me.
What's it about buying thread? "60 attack feels nice. There's a mimic among the red boxes. It's just saying that that's a mimic. Box on the right is a mimic. Okay. If that... Okay. That could be true as long as the red one is lying. Could very well be lying. So that one looks like it's telling the truth, because bum, and then if that is telling the truth, then one of those two is lying. If this one could be telling the truth. Okay, first we have to determine if this is telling the truth or not. If that's telling the truth, then that's the one of the pair that's a mimic. That's also a mimic. That's also a mimic. That's telling the truth. That's lying.
That doesn't work.
So that one's a mimic. Box on the right is a mimic is true.
However, you made 2 assumptions on there.
I did?
Say the 3 is true, and then the red one is a mimic.
Okay. If that is a... no.
Oh, right. Alright.
No.
So yeah, the 3 has to be false.
That's why I made that assumption. So that's telling the truth. These two are pointing at each other. So this is kind of based off of which one of those is actually telling the truth. This one looks like it's telling the truth, but this one would want one of the two over there to be lying. We know only one more is lying, so that one can't be telling the truth, because we know there's only one other liar. And it can't be both of these, so that's lying. That then is then telling the truth. That's telling the truth. That's telling the truth. So we know that one is lying, and that one's telling the truth. That one's telling the truth. Yes? Hello and hail to whoever just joined us. Apparently someone is sleep-ang, which... Does a coma really count as being asleep? We're going to
There we
shoot
go.
you. Alright,
Sorry.
Mesa. Mesa's been a big help. Did your power go out again or something?
No, I went to the bathroom.
Okay. Alright, so this 3 is lying. Which means that 0 is lying. Top row is at least one mimic, that is true. Top row is a mimic, that is true. That looks true. If this is true, then it has to be one of those. And yeah, that looks all good.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
I'm definitely a lot more confident now that we have that charm, so even if we do run into a mimic, we're still fine. Let's sell for a lot of money. Our armor's still at 97.
Yeesh.
Alright. The bottom row contains there are more mimics in blue than in black, so if this is telling the truth, then that's lying, that's lying, that's lying. Okay, sure. It's not to just there are more mimics in blue than in black, it's tied. We got a bell.
Alright, first sell equipment.
Yeah, make sure it's all optimal and then sell the extras. Cool.
Alright, next let's sell any items that we no longer have use for.
Alright, cookie. No, that's useful. The bells. The charm.
And honestly, the Magi thread.
That you really wanted me to buy.
Yeah, well.
Debate on selling that. Alright. How's our health? Health is good.
And the mediums. Never mind.
We can buy this.
Yes.
And yeah, heal,
something. Oh, right, we have these. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we have some heals.
Okay.
And it's just one fella right now. We'll shoot you in the face like a boss.
Use your shuriken.
No.
Or throwing knife, whatever. Same thing.
Really, no. You think with the gun we could stand back and shoot instead of having to be in melee?
Yeah.
We got bread tie. Time's upgraded 17.
Oh, we already had that.
Yes.
We already got the score we need in... Right.
Oh. So we got it in level 1.
Yep.
But we do need to keep going to get the 50 floors, though.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. It's calling it a bit early, but I think I'm good with the mimics. We went through twice.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
Calling the episode early, calling the episode here. Let's do something else, watch something else, eat the rest of our dinner. Hope you enjoyed what there was here, and who knows, can you mimic as fast... Can you logic as fast as we can?
Can you logic as mimic as we can?